This is the brand new Hall of Fame promo, and we've got a bunch of 106 Masters and a 108 Grandmaster Manu Ginobili. Now, it is exactly the same format as the Kaboom promo, but there is a little bit of a twist. It is out for 12 days in total, making it slightly longer than that promo, meaning you might be able to get a little bit more. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get all of the Masters and exactly what you can get no money spent. Now, it starts off by you taking a look at this limited time event. There are 5 different Masters. Each one has their own set of events. Let's take, for example, this Paul Pierce. He's got 2 events, one on the left and one on the right, and each one has got 2 events inside of it. So there's basically 4 events in total you can play through for this Paul Pierce, and each one is going to give you a Paul Pierce token pack. In this one, you are going to get yourself a guaranteed 4 tokens and a chance at getting an extra token. And if you get lucky enough of getting an extra token, it's just going to be a 5th token. I don't know exactly what the chance of you being able to get more is, but I'm guessing it might be about 50%, maybe a little bit less than that, but it is sort of hit or miss whether you get that 5th token or not. Each different event is going to release at a different time. So this one's going to reset at 11 AM UTC, whereas this one over here is going to refresh at 5 PM UTC, and that's basically the same with all of these events. They've each got different times that they are going to reset, so you got to log on at different times during the day to be able to play through as many as possible. You want to be playing through every single event you possibly can daily to make sure you've got the most amount of tokens you can possibly get to get some of these Masters. You will also notice there is an extra event here in the middle. This one is going to give you a select pack, which does also give you a chance to getting a 99 to 103 overall player. Now, if you do get lucky enough and get one of these players, it's going to help you out a lot in the sets themselves, and may even be the difference between you getting 4 Masters or being able to get yourself that Manu Ginobili. It really could make a huge amount of difference if you pull a player, but otherwise you're going to get a select pack where you're basically going to pick any 3 of the Hall of Fame tokens. What that means is you're going to open the select pack. It's going to give you 15 tokens, 3 from each different section, so 3 Paul Pierce tokens, 3 Gordon Hayward tokens, and so on and so on. And you'll pick 3 tokens in particular to get to correspond to your master. And that goes on to you pretty much picking the master you want to go for. Maybe you got an order in mind as to a certain master you want to get first. So say I might want to get Paul Pierce first, then Mullin, then Hardaway, then Hayward, then Carl. It's just have that order in your head. It will help you, trust me, when you're going through and trying to get these masters, because you know exactly what tokens you need to prioritize to try and get as many masters as possible. There's also a pack you can buy in the store. If you go over to Hall of Fame, scroll all the way to the right hand side, there's a claim pack which is going to give you a free Hall of Fame trophy. Now, this can be put in place of any of the Hall of Fame tokens. It can be used as a Paul Pierce token, it can be used as a Gordon Hayward token, it can be used instead of any different type of player token, and these are extremely valuable. There's a coin pack, or you can watch an advert and you will get yourself an extra Hall of Fame trophy. There are 5 of those you can do every single day. If you are a little bit tight on coins, you might want to watch the ad. That option is there, maybe make use of it. Above that, there's 100 NBA cash for 1 Hall of Fame token. A chance pack over here at getting a 99 to 103 overall player. At the 10% chance, it is 1000 NBA cash. At a 3% chance, it is only 300 NBA cash. There's a starter pack giving you a guaranteed 100 overall Hall of Fame master, which again will help you out in those sets. And we'll take a look at those sets right over here. There are loads of different layers, as it were, and you want to start off by looking at these master sets. Each one has their own set of sets, as it were, and we'll just take Paul Pierce, CNCs at the top over here as an example. You're going to get yourself a 99 overall version, a 100 overall version, 101, 102, and 103 version before you can even try and get this 106 overall Paul Pierce. Now, the 106s are giving out what looks like elite position boost. This Paul Pierce is giving out an elite shooting boost. Tim Hardaway is giving out a elite playmaking boost. Mullin over here is giving out an elite shooting boost. Hayward is giving out an inside scoring boost, and then Carl is giving out an inside scoring boost as well. So maybe that might decide exactly who you're going to get with the promo, or it might be their playstyle. Whatever it is, pick the master you want to go for. But with the Paul Pierce, to get any of the lower overall versions of him, you're going to need to do these sets over here. And this is where the tokens come into play. You can see I can use Hall of Fame tokens instead. I can put them in for the Paul Pierce set. I could go ahead and put them in for Tim Hardaway set over here. That's the importance of those trophies. But if I got Paul Pierce tokens, I'd go ahead and stick them in this set. 20 of those gets myself a 99 overall version of that Paul Pierce, and then it goes up bit by bit. The higher the overall, the more tokens required to get that card. The 30 tokens to get into 100 overall, 45 for a 101, 65 for a 102, and then finally 90 tokens for that 103 Paul Pierce. You need to do all of those sets sets before you can even try and get this 106. However, you don't have to do all of the sets, because if you do get lucky in any of the boom and bust packs you buy in the store, or even in this event over here, this is why this one's really important. If you do get lucky enough and get, say, that 103 master from this event, A, you're going to have to be extremely lucky to get that, but B, you're going to save yourself a bunch of tokens, because if I get that 103, I've saved myself 90 of the Paul Pierce tokens needed to try and get him, reducing the amount of tokens I need in total to about 160 tokens. That's a massive drop from 250. And even if you get one of the low overall players, it's still going to help you out a little bit, all the way down to saving you 20 tokens, which in the long run might help you quite a bit. So that is a really good thing if you do get lucky enough to pull one of the players. That's why it might be important for you guys to save up all of your tokens until the end of the promo, or on that last day when you play through the event 12 times throughout the entirety of the promo, found out exactly what you've got. So say you go ahead and claim up the 100 overall Paul Pierce, but then you go ahead the next day and pull him out of one of the packs, you're going to be a bit stuck because you would have wasted 30 tokens you could have easily saved by waiting. So that might be something to take into consideration. Just save up your tokens until the last day, till you know exactly what you've got, and then decide what to do with them. It's exactly the same for all of the master sets. You can see for Chris Mullin, you're going to need to get each of the low overall versions of him using his tokens or the trophies, and it's exactly the same with all of those masters. Going on to get that Grandmaster Manu Ginobili playstyle select, you're going to need all 5 of the 106s. Trade them in here and you will get them back, as you can see it says, and get back all of the 5 Hall of Fame Masters. So you will get all of those back when you get Manu Ginobili, and the sets alongside him are going to be pretty interesting. These are exchange sets. So these are basically you exchanging a specific player token to get out a different one. So for example, I might trade in 25 Paul Pierce tokens and then go ahead and select 15 Hayward tokens afterwards. That's basically what it is. It is a trade-in exchange set. So this one is repeatable, but it probably will have a cooldown just because it's 25 for 15. So that is a much better ratio than this one over here, which is 10 for 5, and this one, which is 2 for 1. Both of those ones have got a 2 for 1 ratio, whereas this one is a little bit better because instead of 30 tokens, it is only 25. So it's saving you 5 tokens, but I'm guessing this one will have a cooldown. I don't know exactly what that cooldown is, and I can't really remember exactly what it was before, but someone in the comments down below might be able to help me out. Whereas these ones, again, are repeatable. If I can remember correctly, they won't have a cooldown, so you can do these ones as many times as you want, giving you exactly what tokens you need. And that's why saving your tokens to the end of the promo is really helpful, but also having that goal in mind as to which masters you want to get in which order help you out the most. Because if I want to get Paul Pierce, but I don't want to say get this Hardaway, I would put in the Hardaway tokens to get myself Paul Pierce tokens, and then I could use them to get Paul Pierce, and then I wouldn't really mind about missing out on getting Hardaway because I wouldn't really want him in the first place. That is how those ones work, and you want to put in the tokens of the players that you don't want for the tokens of the players that you do want at the end of the promo. So now going on to the big calculations. Now I can't really work out exactly what the chances of you being able to get a 5th token, but we can just go off the absolute bare minimum of tokens you're going to get from the event. So you might get a lot more tokens than I'm going to calculate, but that is just simply because I don't want to give anyone false hope with what they could get from this promo. So we'll start off with the events themselves. You're getting 4 tokens per event. There are 4 different events for each different master per day. So that's 16 tokens daily from each of the player events. Times that by 12 because that is the length of this promo. That puts you at 192 tokens per player. Then you've got this pack over here, which is a guaranteed 3 tokens. Times that by 12, that's 36 tokens. Divided by 5, that's roughly 7 tokens per master. And then you also get 6 tokens from the store, 5 from that coin pack and 1 from that extra claim pack. That's 72 trophies, which is roughly 14 per master. Add that all together, that's 213 tokens per master, which again could be a little bit more depending on how lucky you're getting with some of the events, getting more tokens, maybe that 5th token in a couple of events. But the minimum is going to be about 213 if you're doing everything that I have mentioned so far. Now, of course, the trophies, I'm just sort of mixing around a bit. So I'm just basically dividing all the trophies you're getting up between all 5 of the masters. So that's 213 tokens per master. 250 is required to get 1 master. Then you'd go ahead and use these exchange sets along the top to get yourself more of the tokens required to get yourself up to 250 to get yourself that master. So I'm estimating you might be able to get 3 or 4 masters. I think 4 might be the maximum you might be able to get no money spent. I don't want to give you guys false hope in saying you're definitely going to get this 5th master and get the Manu Ginobili, because I don't know for certain whether that is the case. I've just gone off these calculations, which is all I pretty much can go off. Obviously, you're going to have to trade in tokens here and there to get yourself other masters, so that might leave you with fewer tokens to get that final 5th master. But I do think you might be able to get 3 to 4 masters no money spent if you're doing absolutely everything you can to try and get them, just because this promo is out for 12 days in length, which might make you get pretty close to getting Manu Ginobili, but might not be able to get there normally spent unless you get lucky or you spend a fair amount of NBA cash in the store. Or even if you buy the VIP event pass, that might help you out a little bit over there. But that is all the calculations. Hopefully that has helped you out in trying to get some of these Hall of Fame Masters. Let me know in the comment section down below which ones are you likely to pick up. And if you want to go check out the last promo Grandmaster that we had, that's Stephen Curry, I put him up against a Season 4 version of him who was a 119 overall boosted. So go check out that video in the bottom left-hand corner. It was a crazy head-to-head, and I probably played one of the best showdown quarters I have ever played. So go check out that video, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace!